When the rain slows and the paddocks start to dry, every decision on the farm matters a bit more. Droughts test more than just the land. They test our planning, our people, and our ability to adapt. But with the right preparation and a few practical steps, we can ease the pressure and recover faster. This short video series is here to help, guiding you to get ready, manage through, and bounce back from dry conditions. Each episode shares straight up practical advice from people who've been there, ideas you can use straight away. Small actions today can make a big difference tomorrow.
Once the rains do come, it's generally 2 to 3 weeks before we have decent grass back on farm. Avoid speeding the round up as soon as the grass starts to move and slowing your recovery further. Hold the round and keep the supplement going in to achieve this. Hold your 40 days until you have reached your target covers for your farm and can fully feed all cows again on farm. Then adjust the round as you usually would coming into late autumn and winter. Nitrogen use following a drought. There is a comment that there is a big build-up of nitrogen in the soil following a drought, and this is true to a certain extent. However, the build-up is not usually as big as we expect it could be, and the plants are coming out of a time of high stress, and the additional nutrients will help them to recover quicker. Apply nitrogen post-rains at a lower rate but regular to boost growth coming into the winter period. Coming out of the drought, it's likely that some paddocks have been impacted greater than others. Be prepared to undersow run-out pastures post-drought. Ensure that you pick a coated seed with a decent endophyte in it so bugs do not impact that pasture. Resow new pastures after crops. As stated earlier, don't wait for the rain. Get them in the ground. Once the crop is grazed off, drill the new pasture, but don't lose moisture by over-cultivating it. And check for bugs, especially slugs, if undersowing. There are some great resources, in particular the DairyNZ pasture condition scoring tool that can be utilised to help you assess the quality of your current pastures and if you need to make a plan to undersow them or can simply give them additional fertiliser to help them recover. And finally, continue to monitor animal health. Post-drought, as the grass starts to grow, continue to monitor animal health. Challenges such as facial eczema and nitrate poisoning can become an issue. Ensure that zinc levels are set at optimum rates and you have a plan in place with your vet or advisor on how you're going to manage and overcome these potential challenges on your farm. My final point is ensuring that you look after the people and yourselves. You've just come through a period of extreme toughness and stress, and don't underestimate the toll this could have taken on you. Ensure that you all have time to reset over winter and take a break to refresh for the new season.
So we've got through the dry period. Now we're going to talk about driving out of it, and that's really important. The rains come. Look after your new grasses from the previous 2 years, because a new pasture is a new pasture for 2 years, okay? Don't overgraze those paddocks. They're going to be the first ones to respond when the rain comes. Don't go in too early in them. Remember the 3-leaf stage grazing. The first leaf's 20% of the yield, second leaf is 30% of the yield, and that third leaf is actually 50% of the yield. So most important factor, let it get up to that third leaf. If you graze it at 1 or 2 leaf, you're going to knock the battery round. That reserve that far above the ground in the plant, you're knocking it around and it won't respond back in growth again. Okay, so the rains come. My favourite saying is hold, don't go in the gate yet, wait for that third leaf, and then you're right. Start that grazing, you'll kick off a lot quicker, you'll grow more grass, and you'll come out of that dry period. Right, we're going to talk about stuff in 6 months' time from coming out of that growth period, because now you're going to talk about decisions on where you're going to go for the next spring. The paddocks that got damaged, got overgrazed by your stock, or were used as holding paddocks, anything like that, earmark those paddocks for your summer cropping and your homegrown feed if this is going to happen next year. Okay, Pre-planning, most important. Get alongside those rural professionals. It's far easier to have nice general conversations at this period of time rather than those nasty conversations when the shit has hit the fan. Simple as that. Next step in this coming out of the dry period is evaluating what does need fixing. So point one, we've chosen some paddocks we're going to use for cropping for next year, for summer cropping, okay? They're the ones really brutally harmed. There's these paddocks in the middle that knocked around a little bit thin. What can we do? There's a process called undersowing or oversowing, some call it. What do we do? Evaluate what's in the paddock. Don't go crazy buying seed. Actually evaluate what's in the paddock and how much you need in there. Keep the cost to a minimum. We tend to overdo it generally on farm and put too much seed on in that situation of undersowing. No gain from that. Get someone alongside you, a rural professional that can help you with that. There's plenty of Bruces around, I can tell you, and they'll help you through that. Then you've got paddocks that you won't crop, but they are pretty well badly damaged. A great time to get in early. There's no issues with getting seed early in the ground before the real rain comes. Seed has a really good advantage of being able to sit in the ground till the conditions prevail. Doesn't deteriorate over a short period of time. Get it in the ground early. Bloody contractors are hard to get hold of, aren't they? Be in early, book early, and do the job right.